Mic check, lights on, cameras rolling. We're live in 3, 2, 1. You already know who's running this broadcast! Hey! Hey! Headset on. Hey! Hey! Headset on, I'm calling the show. Red light hits and I'm ready to go. From the opening line to the final flag, I bring the energy nobody else has. Got the stats, got the stories, got the play-by-play, making every second feel like a race day. When the action gets wild and they need someone fast, put me behind the microphone, I'm built for that. Turn me up, let the whole world hear. I was made for the moment when the action gets near. No hesitation, never second guess when that red light shines. I'm the best, I'm the best. Put the microphone to the test. Live on the air, bringing nothing but fire. Every single call taking you higher. I'm the best. Yeah, I said what I said. Got the whole broadcast running through my head. From the green flag flying to the victory fest. When you need somebody calling it, I'm the best. Breaking news, yeah, send it my way. I'll turn one moment into the story of the day. Side by side and 3 wide deep, I'm calling every move from the edge of my seat. Voice getting louder as they come off for. Crowd on their feet, everybody wants more. Photo finish and the timing is tight. I'm screaming that call like it's Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a battle. 2 wide, 3 wide, here they come. Final corner, drag race to the line. What a finish! I'm the best, I'm the best. Put the microphone to the test. Live on the air, bringing nothing but fire. Every single call taking you higher. I'm the best. Yeah, I said what I said. Got the whole broadcast running through my head. From the green flag flying to the victory fest. When you need somebody calling it, I'm the best. No dead air, no slowing down. I bring the thunder when the cars come around. Give me a camera, give me a mic, give me one shot underneath those lights. Millions watching, pressure on my chest, but pressure makes diamonds and I came to impress. This ain't ego, baby, check the broadcast desk. Everybody knows I'm the best, I'm the best. Every laugh, every call, every breath. When the leaders go door to door, I make you feel like you're right there in turn 4. I'm the best, turn it up. Let the speakers shake when the field arrives. Check the flag waving, put the claim to rest. From the booth to the track, I'm the best. And that's another one in the books. Cameras off, headsets down. But remember the voice. The race might end, but the broadcast never forgets who called it best. I'm the best. Take it to the edge. Oh, take it to the edge. Take it to the edge. Yo. Fire up the engine, hit that thunder roll. Got 100,000 horses running through my soul. Green flag waving, feel the whole place shake. 40 cars are coming and there ain't no room for brakes. I've been knocked down, I've been pushed around. I kissed that wall and still came back another round. Every scar reminds me what it takes to win. When the pressure starts rising, that's when I dig in. When the track gets tight and the sparks start flying, I don't back down, I just keep on driving. Take it to the edge, put it all on the line. Run it wide open, leave your fear behind. When you're 3 wide racing and there's nowhere left to go, hold that wheel steady, let that horsepower roll. Take it to the edge, where the brave come alive. You don't know your limit till you cross that line. When the checker flag is waiting and there's one more turn ahead, don't lift, don't quit. Take it to the edge. Rubber on the asphalt, sweat beneath my gloves. This ain't just a race to me, man, this is what I love. Every lap's a battle, every corner is a test. You don't have to be the fastest if you're willing to give your best. Some days you're leading, some days you're chasing, some days you're caught in somebody else's wreck. But champions aren't made when everything goes right. They're made when you're down and still get up to fight. When your tires are worn and your tank runs low, there's a fire inside that says one more go. Take it to the edge, put it all on the line. Run it wide open, leave your fear behind. When you're 3 wide racing and there's nowhere left to go, hold that wheel steady, let that horsepower roll. Take it to the edge, where the brave come alive. You don't know your limit a cloud of smoke. Seen a sure thing vanish when a tire broke, but you climb back in when they say you're done, because the race ain't over till the final lap is run. So give me that highlight, give me that wall, give me one last chance and I'll give it my all. No fear in my heart, no looking back. I've come too damn far to give up this track. Take it to the edge, put everything on the line, hammer down harder. This is your time, with the grandstand screaming and the white flag in the air. One lap remaining, show 'em why you're here. Take it to the edge, let that engine sing. Sometimes you gotta risk it if you wanna wear the ring. When you're coming out of turn 4 and you see that finish line, keep your foot down, this moment is mine. Green flag to check it through every twist and bend. You don't become a champion by wondering what could have been. So when life gives you one more lap and everything's on the line, don't live, don't quit, don't quit. Take it to the end. Take it to the engine screaming under neon lights, rubber burning through the Friday night. Green flag waving, hear the crowd explode. Full throttle fire as I take control. Helmet down, got my eyes ahead, living life at 200 instead. Every corner trying to steal my place, but I was born for the chase. See my number in your mirror glow. Too late now, better move or go. Out of my way, I'm coming through. Steel and thunder, nothing you can do. Pedal to the floor, breaking every chain. Feel the lightning running through my veins. Out of my way, hear the tires scream. I'm chasing down every broken dream. One more lap, I won't fade away. Check good flag, out of my way. Side by side at the razor edge, one wrong move and you're over the ledge. Smoking sparks flying in the air, but fear's the one thing I never wear. Pick cool, ready like a loaded gun. Clock keeps ticking till the race is won. Every second is a fight for glory. Tonight they'll remember my story. You hear the roar before I arrive. Only the fastest survive. Out of my way, I'm coming through. Steel and thunder, nothing you can do. Pedal to the floor, breaking every chain. Feel the lightning running through my veins. Out of my way, hear the tires scream. I'm chasing down every broken dream. One more lap, I won't fade away. Checkered flag. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes, brakes. No brakes, no fear, no slowing down. King of the asphalt battleground. From the backstretch to the final line, this victory was always mine. Out of my way, the night's alive, burning harder just to survive. Crowd erupts as I stake my claim, forever remembered in racing flames. Out of my way, let the engines play. Let legends rise when the lights all fade. One last turn, hear the people say.
welcome everyone here tonight as we are coming live right here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. That's right, this is the PGR, the time y'all been waiting for, the Title Chase 210, brought to you on Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Now tonight I'm looking forward to having a co-commentator in the pre-race. Hopefully he makes it on time. Not quite sure if he will, but we will find out, as I know he is a very busy man with many hats. That is Jamie Pugh. He's going to be coming live up here to the booth also with me here tonight, I hope. But as for everybody out there at Streamlink, glad to see everybody showing up. Hopefully you guys got a favorite driver. Hopefully you guys got your favorite popcorn, soft drink, whatever you want to drink, even your adult beverage. Who cares? It's party time here in the booth here tonight. So let's get into this and talk about what these guys are going to have to conquer here at Charlotte Motor Speedway just to get this one started. This is the Title Chase 210 brought to you by Prime Grade Racing, and here tonight is a 1.46 mile track located in Concord, South Carolina, I believe. Track temp is at 80 degrees, 1 mile an hour, 74 degrees, and it is clear skies here, so you will not have anything bad. But now I'm going to find out if I'm actually right on the state. I'm pretty sure it is South Carolina, as does not really give me much here. Let's just find out here. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on this one, as it does not give me much info on that part of where this track is, but I'm pretty sure it's South Carolina. I will have to have my goon squad out there going ahead and back checking me. That, or I think it actually says it somewhere on the track itself. So if I watch one of these cars go around, might be able to actually see where the track is located, because I believe it's Charlotte, South Carolina. It says Charlotte, USA, but it doesn't say what state. Dang it. All right. But here tonight, these guys are contending. It is time to get this one done. Oh, it was North Carolina. Okay. All right, so see the chat kind of lighting up there. Not really sure what went on, but whatever. Show must go on here tonight. As I guess some controversies broken out. I'm not sure what's going on. However, these guys have been battling hard for 15 solid weeks. This came down to the wire at the end, and Brandon Perry is leading those points boards, but not that much. So we'll find out who is the champion at the end of this. Be announced in the PGR chat. Of course, there it is. My bad, David, my bad. It was North Carolina. I knew it. I knew I had it wrong somehow. But also here tonight, we got Doug Ward. He's already putting up a blistering pace. Cal Eckert from the O'Reilly series is in the house. He's bringing that number 43 Armor All machine. Of course, we got Chad Wagoner here, tremendous IndyCar driver, and now he's on the scene here in Next Gens. And Christian Gould bringing that Army-inspired deal. I got Piglet here in the house. That's right, Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. And of course, Charles Balance made it here, as he's been having a struggling season so far, so maybe he will be able to do something here tonight. So let's get it back into this one. Dial it back to these drivers, and let's bring them on up here one at a time and talk about who's who and who's got the news. But we're going to talk to Cal Eckert, who's coming kind of new to Cup. Cal. Oh, Cal. Hello. All right, guess it's too busy to talk. All right, let's talk to Christian. Oh, Christian.
Howdy, howdy.
Man, here tonight, it's Charlotte Motor Speedway, one of the most iconic tracks in NASCAR, the history of NASCAR. How do you feel coming into this one?
I feel comfortable. I really like the intermediate tracks, and I enjoyed fighting the air. And I'm kind of excited for this one, the season finale, to see what happens.
Oh, yeah, as you come along on this one, we're even just establishing first. Looks like it's getting tight in mid, and you're able to hammer down on the exit. So, what are you going to have to do here tonight to be able to conquer this track?
Well, she eats tires like there's no tomorrow, so I'm just gonna have to be careful coming through the corners and rolling through them right now. I was putting some qualifying laps out earlier, which just killed these tires. So a lot of tire saving and maybe some fuel saving. We'll see what happens.
All right, man. Well, good luck. I'm going to get you down to the chat. What chat were you in there, buddy?
Whiskey Ridge Racing, please.
All right, I'll get you down there. Good luck here tonight, and hopefully we can see that number 5 on top.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that was Christian Gould, everybody. He is rocking and rolling here tonight. As we got Gina and Josh now in the chat. As not sure what I'm seeing here tonight. So hopefully all is well. Hopefully you guys are doing good. As we got Christian and Cal was failed the interview. Let's talk to Dougie. Doug.
Hey there, Brandon.
Man, here tonight, already establishing a good solid pace in that 07 Trevor Project machine. How are you feeling out there on Charlotte? I mean, it looks like you have mastered it early on. Do you expect this to continue once you get a longer run?
See, that's the thing. The tires.
You're a little quiet, buddy.
I don't really have a good fix for that.
Don't worry, I'll just crank you up. Don't worry. There we go.
Okay. The tires seem to be falling off nearly immediately. So I don't know that fastest lap is going to stay, mostly because a lot of the heavy hitters aren't here yet. But I don't think that one fast lap is going to be very representative of how good you are in the race, because you've got to run pretty differently very early in the run. So as a sim driver, I know I do it during practice sometimes. I mean, I personally will sit out there. Are you out there now just trying to test out the tires and see what they will do so you can expect that fall off during the race? Or are you just going to see or are you just out there getting a feel for the track right now? Oh, I'm out here on a long run. I'm practicing long run right now. I haven't gone back in since I first came out. Just because I think practicing that long-term pace and saving rather than the qualifying one lap speed maximizing run, I think the long run practice is going to do me better overall in the race.
All right. Well, hopefully it works out for you. I know you're hungry for that win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mathematically out of the championship, but I have to basically do a perfect race and have the two guys in front of me in the points, both E and F today, to take the championship. But just a win at all would be nice.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully you can see that 07 on top at the end of the night.
Hopefully.
Thank you. So that was Doug Ward. And now let's hear from Chucky Balance. Let's hear from Balance. Chucky.
Hey, what's happening, Brandon?
Man, here tonight, it's Charlotte Motor Speedway. We know you love this track. We know you've established some pace here in the past. But let's face it, you've been on this major cold streak lately. What could we expect to see out of that 41 here tonight? Or is it going to be one of those where you just try to mind your P's and Q's and just finish?
I think I'm just going to try to finish out the season strong. Just actually finish the race. Yeah, we've had a bad back half of the season, and Charlotte's my home track. I love the 1.5 miles, but I got that 1.5 miles curse that I can't seem to shake. So we're just gonna play it safe and kind of ride. If we got the opportunity to get up there, we'll get up there. If not, we'll ride where we're at and bring the car home in one piece.
Yeah. So yeah, we've seen you make some. Is it safe to say we're going to see you be a little bit more reserved rather than taking the more aggressive approach to the track as we've seen in the past?
I think I'm just going to just kind of ride and let things play out, and not really going to try to push it too early.
All right, man. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Good luck here tonight. Represent, man. I know you're got that blackout in you, so good luck.
Yes, sir. We're gonna try to. Hopefully, we can finish out this season with a win. That's what I'd love to do. But if we can finish in the top 10, I'll be happy with that.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you, bud. Have a good broadcast. I appreciate you and the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network, PGR, Brandon Perry. Really enjoyed the league, and looking forward to many more seasons, maybe.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully we see you out there.
Yes, sir. Have a good broadcast.
Thank you. That was Chucky Balance. Now we got Piro Power in there. Glad to see you there, Piro. How is everything in your world? I know you run an excellent deal, and I hope my guy is supporting that 2-2 very well. That's right, everybody. That's Piro Power. He runs Piro Pantry, I believe. And it's a wrestling broadcast. So shout out to my cousin, man. And hopefully my guy is wearing that 2-2 with pride. I should have never taken that bet with Pony. Yes, my guy lost a wrestling match, and I have to wear a 2-2 on this show. So hopefully it is worn with pride. We're going to take a brief commercial break from Prime Grid Racing. Don't go anywhere, race fans. I'll be right back after this brief message.
Hard to stay calm at 200. White lines dancing got me holding my breath. Dashboard glowing like a midnight show, but my hand's still shaking on the edge, I know. Blurred out signs, yeah, they all look the same. Every mile marker whispering your name. Tunnel vision can't tell wrong from right, just chasing your shadow in the neon light. And I'm spinning, losing track of control. Foot on the gas, but you're steering my soul. At 200, I can't see straight. Lines are blurred, but I accelerate. Heart in overdrive, no time to think. One more second and I'm at the brink. You got me swerving through my own mind, crossing every warning sign. If love's a crash, then I'm all in. No brakes left, let the chaos begin. Sirens echo, but I tune them out. All I hear is your voice in the crowd. Speedometer climbing like a reckless dream. Nothing's ever quite the way it seems. Street lights flicker like a broken code. Every turn feels like a fork in the road. I'm drifting closer to the point of no return, but I never learned how not to burn. And I'm slipping, but I won't slow down, even if I'm about to hit the ground. At 200, I can't see straight. Lines are blurred, but I accelerate. Heart in overdrive, no time to think. One more second and I'm at the brink. You got me swerving through my own mind, crossing every warning sign. If love's a crash, then I'm all in. No brakes left, let the chaos begin. Maybe I'll crash, maybe I'll fly. Maybe this is how I'm meant to die. And looking back again.
All right, so we are back, and guys in the chat, if you're gonna blow up my stream with that stuff, please take it to a DM, as I don't need that stuff being broadcasted all over my own chat and my deal. It has nothing to do with the network, so kindly see your way to DM the guys appropriate. Here tonight, I'm going to say there's been a lot of things shaken up this season. It has been a wild one. This season has been one of the best seasons we've seen, and yes, we've also seen one of the strongest seasons PGR has ever seen, and one of the tightest point battles ever in the history of the league. So it has been absolutely on fire all season, and it's been dramatic behind the scenes. I can assure you of that. Of course, what I could say that if you're going to drive and wreck, well, I dare say, if you can wind up in a wreck, that's racing. If you wind up in a race because of poor driving, that falls on some stuff. Racecraft obviously has been out the window for a few shows. So basically these guys have been pushing, hammering down, and not giving a dang whatever. Josh Larson, please see your way to the DMs. I don't need it on my stream. I'm telling you nicely, thank you. Ivan Deshawn is in the chat. I'm going to bring him on up here. We're going to have a few words with Ivan. Ivan.
Yep.
Oh, Ivan?
Hello, guys. How you doing?
Man, the oldest member on the grid, and you're still rocking it. Even went through a move this season. Obviously, not the way. Obviously, points have been a struggle just on that stuff happening. But how do you feel coming into Charlotte? Because I've seen you rock the house here.
Yeah, well, it's a track I like. I really like it. I really like Charlotte, and see what I can do. I'm going to rock it tonight. See what happens. It's the last race of the season, right?
It is the last race now. We've seen you be really reserved throughout the season. Is it time? Are you going to be letting the dog out? Are you going to put the?
It's time for balls to the wall, buddy. That's what it's for.
All right. So basically, you're going to show them what a Metric can do.
I'm going to show them what my little old car can do. We'll see what happens. We're just going to do our thing and have a good time tonight.
All right.
Last race of the season, going to just do what I can do, and hopefully you could stay in the top 10 for the season. That'll be nice.
So you're not going to hold nothing back then, basically?
Nope. I'm going to go for it.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you. I do hope it pans out for you. Hopefully everything is on your side in this as you make one final go-around here to end out the season.
Okay, buddy. I appreciate you.
Thank
and
you,
hope you
Ivan.
have a good. I hope you have a good broadcast. Who's in honor tonight? Who's in honor of tonight?
Tonight's sponsor is Title Chase 210.
Title Chase 210. Okay, Title Chase 210. We'll see if we can get you a win.
I think it's
Thank you very much, Brandon.
I think
Appreciate
it's
it,
Prime Grid Racing sponsoring this one.
Oh well, that's okay. Still got to. If I can get a win, I'll get a win, right?
Exactly, man. Good luck. I can't wait to see what you do here, because I ran against you here in the past, and I got to tell you, it is not easy to get around you.
I know. Okay.
Thanks,
Get me later.
See ya.
Take care, buddy. Thanks. Bye.
So Ivan and Sean ready to rock and roll here tonight. Oldest driver on the chat. Everybody out there, thank you for showing up. I do got a shout out to all the fans in the stands. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys like what you see. If you like what you see, hit that sub button, hit that like button. I'm trying to get up to 500 subs. Also, shout out to my wife Jenna. Hopefully she's watching and liking what she sees. If not, oh well. And also shout out to everybody else that's out there, especially my cousin Piro. Hopefully you're enjoying this. And I am not a unicorn princess, dang it. However, I think that was part of the deal we made on setting up that deal. By the way, I'm going to call him out right now. Let's go. Round 2, Pony, right here. It's round 2. This time, The loser has to use a pony to get to the ring and has to shake the other guy's hand. So, calling out Pony right live right here. Hopefully, Pony's watching even. As I love the Pirate group over there at Bureau Pantry. Check them out. It's like an online wrestling type thing. It's pretty cool. It's from Fire Pro Wrestling or something like that. Now let's hear from Elliot Jacobson, who's here. Elliot. Oh, Elliot? I guess Elliot's busy. I know he plays at work once in a while, too. So, we got everybody out there. So, what I can tell you here about Charlotte Motor Speedway, let's go through this one. This track, we're just going to kind of go on board with Doug Ward because he's still out there. Now, what you guys have to remember here is you hear that tire sound, that is tire wear. That tire wear is critical here tonight. You have to keep the tires under control. If you can't, guess what? Jump ship, get out. Jump ship, get out of there and try a different line. However, you hear a little bit less on the low side, like you just heard right now with Doug. That is tire saving. Can you save the tires long enough to get through the run and be able to have enough speed on the exit? The low side is going to be the critical point to save the tires. The high side is going to be the fast line. However, you come through a quad oval and you have to hit the marks perfect. You miss those marks by a little bit, clip the grass in the wrong way, you're going around. And when you go around, you're not going towards the inside through the grass, you're going to go around into the high side wall, which I promise you has been tested thoroughly and it will wreck up your car here tonight. So you need to be on it all night. You have to be watching your throttle inputs. You have to be using some throttle control, which you do see Doug doing right now. And you have to be able to have the solid exit. Slow in, fast exit, nail the turn points. So that is going to be a crucial part of tonight's race as drivers get set to go one more round here as we were talking about points. If Brandon Perry wrecks here tonight, Doug Ward could win. So it is definitely game on. The elbows are going to be out, and Doug is going to be all over it. I'm almost certain of that. Now, as the previous two-time, one time he won the Xfinity Series in BRL. He won the O'Reilly Series in PGR. He's looking to capitalize and bring home either a really good finish here in Prime Grid Racing to finish out the season, or he's going to win the championship here. He can drive. He's here to stay, and he is a heavy hitter, considered a heavy hitter on this grid here tonight. Along with this Ben Madden that we got eyes on right now, he is from Australia. He's able to drive. He races ARCAs and anything with wheels. He's been on point all season long to be up in the front. And he's also been in the back, so he's been all over the place. Cal Eckert, newcomer to the grid, he's already stepping up in the front. Chad Wagoner is a top contender in IndyCar Series. And, of course, newcomer Bob Palmer is sitting down there to deal. Charles Balance, of course, and Christian Gould, who have not had the best finishes, along with Elliot Jacobson. When we say the heavy hitters are not quite here yet, we mean they are not quite here yet. They are not in full swing. And we do have about 15 minutes to go, so let's go to it. All right? Let's just go into this. We're going to go, and we're going to lessen up some of this. Get ready for the new era of what is coming to the stream in the very, very near future, as we're bringing something bigger and badder that you'll never forget. Let's go.
Saturday.
Wrong video, everybody. My bad. Let's just get that one out of there. Let's see if I can find it yet. Believe it is Nope, not there. I wonder if it's just in here. Nope. Is it this one? Nope, not that one. Where did we place it here? I might have to do it the other way. Let's jump into YouTube here. If anybody's actually seen it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Gotta do this a little bit old school here, everybody. Enjoy the video.
Bite down. Taste blood. This down. Guess crush. Woke up with a war in my chest. Teeth grit, heart drum, no rest. Every scar on my skin screams prove it. Every hit that I took, been through it. They said stay small, stay tame, but I carved my own last name in the brick, in the bone, in the floor. I'm the key, I'm the crack in the door. Yeah, fear no more. Fear no more. I set fire to the limits I drew before. That's my name.
There we go. Hopefully everybody likes what the new era is bringing this one. As this one is going to be shaking up everything for the new series that's coming out. That's right, 2 classes, GT3, NASCAR Next Gen. You will not want to miss that action, as it is bringing the best of the best into one basic 4-race war here on the network. You will not want to miss that one. So here we go, and you know, this is what's going to happen, and we'll find out as everybody is kind of on heavy anticipation here tonight of what's going to happen. We're going to see if we can get Cal up here real quick and see how he's feeling. Cal. Oh, Cal? Cal? Oh. Oh, Cal?
Yeah, what's up, man? You got a cop?
I got you now, buddy. So you're coming in here. First time we've seen you all season long here. Racing the Gen 6, I should say. How do you feel here coming into this one? I know it's a different car than what you're racing at O'Reilly's and possibly trucks, but how are you feeling with the Gen 6?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, I got a pretty fast car right now, sitting on the top with in practice right now, so just gonna have to keep it clean and run a good race. So I know the aerodynamics and everything's a little bit different from, you know, the trucks and O'Reilly, but we'll get a feel for it and get a good shot for the front, stay up front, and just make a good run tonight.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to get you down to the guys. Good luck here tonight, and hopefully we can see what you can do.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
As Cal Eckert ready to rock and roll. I'm going to take a brief commercial break, everybody. Don't go anywhere. As, do have to load something back up again after doing it that way. Did not want to have to, but it is what it is at this point. There we go. As I'm going to take a brief commercial break from Smith Media here. So we got some stuff going on. A lot of noise actually going off behind the scenes, actually. So see you guys in a bit.
I've been staring at the same four walls, listening to the same old doubts. Everybody's got a road for me, but I'm still trying to find my way out. I've carried all the expectations like a weight I couldn't put down, but there's a whole world past this moment, and I think I'm ready now. I don't need to know where this road ends. I don't need a perfect plan. I just need a little open sky and a chance to be who I am. I just wanna run until I feel alive. Leave the fear behind me, let the wind remind me there's still fire in my eyes. I just wanna run past the things I can't undo. I don't know where I'm going, but my heart keeps knowing there's something waiting new. Yeah, I've spent enough time standing still. I just wanna run. I've made mistakes I can't erase. I've watched some good things disappear. I've learned that sometimes moving on.
All right, we are here and getting ready. It looks like Josh Larson has made it to the track now. Brandon Perry is expected to be here too. The 2-point shootout. The war of all wars is gonna happen here. And it is not over till it is over. And keep in mind, this is PGR. Probably one of the premier leagues out there. They've been around now for quite some time. Nearly 30 plus seasons on iRacing. Probably up over 40 seasons of various different classes. So they are one of the premier groups. And they are never imitated. I promise you that. And also, this Saturday night, get ready. ARCA Series is back. And this time they're not holding back. It is going to be it's probably going to be one of the better shows we've seen. They travel to Iowa for another throwdown at the Aw Shucks 130 for probably one of the baddest grids on the planet. They are not second rate. They are top notch and ready to throw down at any given moment. We've seen some crazy chaos happen there and some pretty good racecraft also out of that whole group. So for everybody out there, stay tuned as we get ready to see one of the biggest fights this network has ever seen. In fact, this is the tightest championship in network history. It is above anything I've ever streamed. It is a 2-point dogfight between two drivers that have earned their spot. And don't even count out Doug Ward, because if those two drivers fail in DNF, it very well could be Doug Ward on top of that. So 3 dogfight in this thing. And as the points sit, here it is. Brandon Perry, Josh Larson, and Doug Ward all within striking distance. So hold on to your hat, grab your popcorn, because it's not over. It is far from over, in fact. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to see if I do not have Jamie Pugh in the Discord yet. So he will be my go-to guy for any extra stuff I might need. However, when we're watching some of the timing charts that we're seeing here, Ben Madden now has got in front of Ben Madden's got some pace here tonight. 29.60, 29.62, 29.67, 29.81. Drivers are figuring it out. And it is great to see them figuring it out. In fact, because needless to say, it's very fun to see these guys battle it out. Isaac Morales is here in that number 22 machine. Throwing it back to Kozlowski. And so we're going to go ahead. We got about 5 minutes remaining, so we got just enough time. Let's go into this one. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem here tonight. It is bigger and badder in Charlotte. It is the biggest race this network has ever seen. So hang on, because we're going to bring you Chris Stapleton to do our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, oh, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular upon spur, singing out, yeah, through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
What a national anthem that one was. And now let's get ready for Prime Grid Racing. We are almost to qualifying. Here we go.
Rubbing fenders on the neon lights, engines screaming through the southern night, burning rubber on a razor line, chasing glory at 100 miles.
Spotter's voice cut through the roar. 3 wide, hold it, give me more. Steel and thunder, hearts collide. Living fast on the edge of pride.
Yellow face, green ignites, every inch we're gonna fight.
Let the sparks fly, feel the fire. Full throttle, taking it higher. No brakes now, all or nothing. We were born for this kind of running.
From the backstretch to the line,
Risk it all in overdrive.
when the last lap comes alive,
Let the sparks fly.
oh,
Let the sparks fly.
pit road gamble, 2 ties of 4, crew jumps over that wall like war, fuel and faith in a 12-second blur, back out front where the engine stir.
Wrapped in tight in the final pack. One wrong move and you won't come back. But legends rise with a fearless stand, with the steering wheel in a steady hand.
White flag waves,
No looking back.
it's now or never on this track.
Let the sparks fly. Feel the fire. Full throttle. I'm taking it higher.
No brakes now,
All or nothing. Risk it all in overdrive.
When the last lap comes alive.
Let the sparks fly.
Yep, on the last turn, the car's spinning.
Oh,
Last turn,
Let
so
the
watch out.
sparks fly.
hear the crowd rise like a hurricane. Feel the surge through the roaring lane. Every scar, every mile we've paid leads to one checkered flag parade.
From Daytona 500 dreams to Friday night fights, we chase forever under those lights. Let sparks fly.
No regrets.
Every turn,
The final bed
pedal down
till the engine cries.
We're chasing more than just the prize. Through the smoke and shattered sky, we don't quit, we don't deny. When it's do or die, let the sparks fly.
And qualifying has begun here at Charlotte. Up top so far, it is Cal Eckert with an amazing 29.711. Of course, then right behind him, you got Matt and .109 off that pace. Gould, 1.088. Of course, Doug Ward is out there. He's going to maybe come across. I think this is his flying lap. Of course, Doug Ward put in a lot of time here just before the race to try and capitalize. That was his flying lap. He's going to go for his money lap here. Ivan Shawn is out there. Looks like these drivers are getting set to go to war. As Doug Ward does got a fast line, gets the good exit. Does he have the pace? Ivan Shawn goes P4. Doug Ward's coming across the line. It looks like Ward goes top shelf. P1 for Doug Ward in that 07. What a run. That was a 29.63, the time to beat now. We're not seeing Wagoner, Jacobson, Balance, Palmer, Morales, Larson, and Perry have to put their machines out on the track. As we are still waiting to see what happens going into this one. I'm not seeing anybody start up the qualifying, so we're going to kick on a little bit of background music and see if they all show up.
At 9,000 RPM. Friday night lights on the front stretch glow. Rubber burns hot where the cold wind blows. 40 machines and a prayer in steel, chasing that checkered living for the thrill. Pit road preacher with a headset scream. Fuel and fire make an outlaw dream. White knuckles tight on a worn out wheel. Every scar on this track feels real. Red line, heartbeat, thunder in the dark. One more lap, gonna leave a mark. Engines cry at 9,000 RPM. Ghosts of legends riding again. Walk so close, you can taste the fear. Crowd erupts when the smoke clears. Wide open, no brakes, let the chaos win. Living life in the danger wind. Steel horses howl like a hurricane hymn. Engines cry at 9,000 RPM. Sunrise chrome with the grit still stuck. Good luck charm in a beat up truck. Mama said, boy, don't tempt your fate. But racing runs through every vein. 3 wide battle down the backstretch line. One bad move and you're out brave men burn, 'cause speed's the only thing we've learned. Green flag drops and the whole world shakes. Every inch is a risk you take. Engines cry at 9,000 RPM. Ghosts of legends riding again. Walls so close you can taste the fear. Crowd erupts when the smoke clears. Wide open, no brakes, let the chaos win. Living life in the danger wind. Steel horses howl like a hurricane hymn. Engines cry at 9,000 RPM. From Daytona International Speedway to Talladega Super Speedway, we leave our names in the sparks and flames. 100,000 fans sing loud for the kings who never back down. Engines cry, 9,000 RPM, burning bright till the
All right. We are back, and we are seeing, looked like Larson was going to come out. There he goes. So you see that number 8 of Larson go out there. Brandon Perry qualified B6. Josh Larson in the beast. Can he do a little bit better? I imagine he's going to probably either... Josh Larson, of course, is an intermediate track specialist. This man can drive them like nobody's business. So I imagine he's going to try and get up to the front. Brandon Perry taking advantage of some extra track time as he arrived late. Same with Josh Larson. He's probably going to stay out there the whole time, but he is definitely going to try and push that number 8 to maybe get out in front of Perry early on. I imagine the pit stop strategies are going to be critical here tonight, as they are definitely going to be one thing to pay attention to. If you're in the chat and you like what you see, though, remember, hit that like button, hit that sub button. It does not bite very often, but what it does, it kind of tickles. But no, grateful, glad to see everybody in the chat. Hopefully everybody's having a good time, because this is Prime Grid Racing, and it is coming up next season, I guess. They are announcing season 12. Early on, they're aiming to amass a bigger group of drivers, in fact. Oh, you see Isaac Morales going out there, getting on there. Josh Larson, P2 to start this night's race. Brandon Perry gets knocked down to P7. He's going to have some work to do. He's going to have to work that machine a little bit to start this one, as he's back in 7th. Still see Chad Wagoner and Bob Palmer not aiming to qualify. You see Isaac Morales. Morales is going to cross the line, and he is going to go to P6 out of Morales. So a great start for him as he gets a P6 start. Looks like the other guys are not taking a grid, so don't go anywhere, race fans. I'll be back here very shortly when we get ready to grid up.
green flag dropping. I'm glued to the floor. Green flag dropping, I'm glued to the floor. Crew chief yelling, you should slow before turn 4. I said, brakes are optional, speed is the plan. Now I'm drafting 3 wide in a borrowed van. Pit reporter asking, what's your strategy? Hope and vibes and mild catastrophe. Tires screaming louder than my spotter's mic. I missed the corner by a county line. Fuel light flashing, engine coughing smoke, still passing everybody like it's some kind of joke. I don't need brakes, so I'll use someone else's. Slide through the corner yelling, everybody help us! Door bang symphony, sparks in the night. If we survive this lap, we're racing all night. I don't need brakes! Now that pedal's useless, front bump a bent, but the vibes are ruthless. Crew chief praying, fans all amazed. Somebody stop him! But buddy, I was never raised. Got a shopping cart set up and a lawn chair seat. Cup holder full of gas station sweet tea. Helmet crooked side.
It is time for tonight's grid for the PGR Title Chase 210, the final showdown. Doug Ward's going to start on pole with Isaac Morales right alongside. Then we got Josh Larson and Cal Eckert in row 2. Row 3 is going to be Ben Madden and Charles Balance, followed by Elliot Jacobson, Brandon Perry in row 4. Row 5 is going to be Christian Gould and Ivan Deshawn, followed by Chad Wagoner and Bob Palmer bringing up the rear here tonight. 12 drivers, 1 champion, 1 race, 2-point separation. Let the sparks fly here at Charlotte and get ready for one of the baddest grids on the planet. They are going to be unmatched here tonight, as there is not a single chase out there that's came down to 2 points in this league. I am very excited to bring this one to everybody out there. If you are watching this one and you like this, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button. And also remember, this league is never imitated, along with Blackout Racing League. They bring only the premier stuff and always bring you something new. So get ready for the party and get ready for the show, because these guys are about ready to go to town here at Charlotte. And I am so excited. I cannot wait. I got goosebumps on my arms. And I'm safe in my bunker. I'm sure of that. So let's get ready. It's showtime. And the war of it is a PGR war. We will be crowning a champion at the end of the night.
Classroom Daytona, chasing every goal. Tires hit the pavement, heartbeat loud. Eyes on the front, standing out from the crowd. Homework laps and the pressure's real, but champions learn how to hold the wheel. Time to go to school, fire up the ride. Full throttle dreams with my friends beside. Turning every corner, never losing cool. Life's a long racetrack. Time to go to school. Raise that flag high, let the engines roar. Study hard today, then come back for more. From the first period lights to the final bell rule. Victory lane waiting. Time to go to school. Math class strategy, like a tire wear chart. Science got sparks like a fresh race start. History lessons got legends alive. Every single chapter helps the future drive. Coach said patience wins.
The cars get ready to come to the line for the very first time here tonight. Get on your feet. Here we go. We get to the Geico restart zone. Green flag flies, and we are racing for the first time here tonight. Doug Ward gets out front. Isaac Morales right beside him. Cal Eckert, Christian Gould make their way to the front, as inside has got a good grab, a great line right now. I imagine some of the guys up front are going to be trying to push this thing. You see him fly by my cameras. Go to a new camera here, as I don't want to have that blaring in my ear. Doug Ward keeping it fast, goes to the high side. He's got 2 different lines going. 1 and 2, he's going low side. 3 and 4, he's going high side. So interestingly enough for him, I think that's how he's keeping it under control here. So that good deal to catch on to that early. We'll go back here. Charles Balance actually battling it out with Christian Gould in that number 5 machine. They're starting to pull away up front. Chad Wagoner and Brandon Perry doing battle. He's got Bob Palmer on the back door. Palmer might try to push the limit a little bit. If he can get the inside line, no. As Brandon Perry stays out in front of that one, but he's trying to get up to Wagoner. Ivan Sean looks like he's coming out of the pits here. There's Doug Ward. He's got Morales, Eckert, Balance, and Gould right behind him. Wagoner is steadily pulling away from Brandon Perry, it looks like. Our record show a 0.2 second gap. We do see Ben Madden and Bob Palmer about a 0.212 separation. Elliot Jacobson has got about 1 second to Larson. In fact, Larson just kind of maybe staying back and staying reserve. So very interested to see what happens up front. There's Morales. Morales trying to pressure the inside. Can he get the exit? No, he does not. Doug Ward gets the exit and the position on this one. However, Cal Eckert might have noticed him a little bit slow here, so Eckert trying side by side on Morales for the second place spot. Meanwhile, Charles Balance is starting to sneak in here. Balance is looking like he's here to play, in fact, as he's up in fourth place. Eckert challenging for the lead as the leaders are beginning to start to pull away. Wagoner is, he's got Ben Madden and Brandon Perry. Perry is actually battling against Bob Palmer back there. The battle up front still on rails here. These guys are starting to pull away. There is a 2.7 second gap between the leaders and the rest of the field right now. Doug Ward high up into the wall. Eckert takes his advantage here. Can't quite capitalize though, as Eckert misses his shot there as Doug Ward high up into the wall. Off a little bit of pace there. Tries to take it, can't quite get there. Meanwhile, Charles Balance is sneaking in here. We heard it from him early that Balance might try to sneak in there. You do see Madden, Perry, Bob Palmer, Elliot Jacobson right here. And of course, Josh Larson in the Beast is back here battling it out. He's back in the top 10. Up front, though, it is a dogfight. It is Doug Ward, Cal Eckert, Isaac Morales, our top three. Charles Balance, of course, Wagoner. Does look like Brandon Perry's trying to get a move off on Ben Madden. Can't quite get there though. He's got to get to the inside line on Madden, and Madden's doing a great job of defending that inside line. So we do see Doug Ward out front in a battle brewing back here, where the 2 points leaders might actually collide. This could be very interesting to see if Doug Ward can pull off the #1 spot. But however, Cal Eckert and Morales and Balance looking to shut that one down. We are seeing some battling between now Madden and Wagoner. There's Josh Larson right behind Brandon Perry now. As we will find out, we're on 10 of 140 laps here tonight, so they are a little bit longer distance here, in fact, on the championship night. Looks like Ben Madden still battling with Wagoner, but Wagoner has to stick it to the high side as the low side is not panning out a little bit. Drivers do have to stay a little bit calmer down there. You see these guys giving their best race that they possibly can here. Ward and Eckert is still out front, but the real party's back here. Let's face it, Perry and Larson, only 2-point separation between the two drivers. It is the closest one in PGR Cup history here. All right, Purple Polar Bear, I'm on board with this one. I honestly, I firmly believe this one. Heavy Breaking, glad to see you back in the chat once again. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. Everybody else out there watching. But yeah, Doug Ward, let's talk. He's on rails already. He's been trying to prove himself on this one. Now, when we go and actually look at the season schedule, Doug Ward has not won all season. He's just missed out nearly every time, in fact. So he's been in the top 5. He's been even in the top 3. Can he get there? Jocko, glad to see you there. Also, now Doug Ward is actually starting to establish some pace. And he did figure this one, he did figure it out as he got here early and he was trying to establish what the tire wear is. But did he figure it out? It's possible. You know, we have seen this before. It looks like Charles Balance trying to pressure the inside of the number 22. And we put a lot of influence on the tire wear at the beginning of this one. So let's go talk to our race reporter down in the trenches, Jamie Pugh. Jamie.
Brandon Smith.
Man, the man down in the trenches, you know, the energy's electric here tonight. And I know you're down there spotting for Brandon Perry. How do you, I mean, in such a race like this, how critical is it going to be for drivers to watch that tire wear, and can it cost them this race, especially in the cases like Brandon Perry or Josh Larson? Can a flat tire cost them this race?
Oh, absolutely. You know, with such few cars, and with how high the tire wear is, you know, you get a flat, that could be very detrimental as the night goes on. Yeah,
you know, we've seen Brandon Perry race in the past. Let's face it, he's had flat tires before. In fact, 2 in 1 race. Now, you've been talking to him. Is he well aware of he's got to watch out on that, on the tire wear itself?
Yeah, you know, oh, we got a big wreck. I got to go, Brandon.
Yep. We do have a big wreck. It looks like it was the leaders, and oh my, let's go to check this one out, because this one looks like it fell on Isaac Morales and them guys. We're gonna go to the far chase cam here in the deal here. There we go. Let's take a look and see what exactly happened here. Morales looks like he's trying to get in there. Oh my, look, neck code. Followed by full contact, hard into the wall for that number 22 and the 43. And as those guys are spinning down the front stretch, there's smoke everywhere. Seen a few guys, I believe, back here, they're just ducking down. They're like, oh shoot, take it low, take it low, take it low. And of course, you see Ben Madden there, Brandon Perry taking it right through the grass. He's going to mow the lawn as he gets through there and gets it back on track. So great wreck avoidance there out of drivers itself. It looks like Isaac Morales, Cal Eckert were involved. Doug Ward and Charles Balance still up in front. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back before you know it.
Stars are speaking in the language I can't Even
car comes off. We're going to come to the line one more time. Here we go. Balance. Ward. Green flag flies. Perry's up in the front now. Perry is up in that mix as he's looking to get around Charles Balance on that inside line. He's going to have to hold it. Balance might just give up this position. We're not 100% sure, as we have seen some case of netcode with this machine. In fact, it's been terrible all season. Doug Ward does stay out front. Charles Balance and Brandon Perry. Perry's looking to apply pressure to the inside of Balance. Balance might not have the edge that he was hoping for here. You go through the quad oval, get to the low side. Perry's going to stay there. You might know something about that low side, as he is probably trying to avoid anything with that. You see Cal Eckert looking to move to the inside. After the incident, he gets to the inside of Perry. Perry might not have the answer here. Of course, this track not very draft dependent, I don't believe, but it is still staying tight for all the drivers. It's Ward, Balance, Eckert, Perry, and Wagoner, the top 5. Then it's Palmer, Madden, Morales, Gould, and Jacobson, our top 10. And Josh Larson, something happened with Larson. I'm not sure what. He dropped back hard. Cal Eckert, Doug Ward up at the front. Josh Larson's back here. I'm not sure what happened with Larson, but he is all the way at the back now. He's got an uphill climb here tonight. Eckert is way out front now, in front of Ward even. So something happened with Ward. A loss of position to Eckert, as Eckert is on fresh tires, I believe. So that is the difference maker. Then we got Balance, Perry, Wagoner, all sitting back there content, back in second, third, fourth, and fifth. Then we still got Madden leading the way. He's got a little bit of a gap between the next pack. Then that's Palmer, Morales, Gould, and Deshawn all in a battle with one another. That is the battle for 7th place, in fact. It looks like Morales just overtook that one. Up at the front, it is starting to heat up. Balance might be trying to cool down that left side tire, creeping it into the grass a little bit, but that's dangerous. I don't know why he'd do that. Or he might have just missed his turn point. But Charles Balance staying up front with this one. Like we were talking with him in pre-race, he said he does love Charlotte. He knows the track. So maybe this could be the confidence boost he needs to get out of his slump he's been having for the back half of the season, which could be pretty interesting to see what happens going forward. Now Brandon Perry's back there doing what he does most of the time. He's sitting back, relaxing. Little bit of contact between Balance and Ward, and they keep it going green. Big save out of the 41 of Charles Balance, as it looks like he's still a little bit unsettled in that 41 after that. I think it might have just been a little bit of contact between the two. But that did drop Perry back into 6th as he led off just to get out of that one and maybe avoid a bad situation. But in the meantime, Ivan Deshawn jumped up front. He's got Doug Ward in his sights. And now he's going to go for the pass on Ward. And Ward losing another position, so lead to 4th place now out of Doug Ward. So very interested seeing how this is panning out early on. As my loving wife wanted up to go to Walmart, apparently, for some tomatoes or something, I'm unsure what, but Eckert is starting to pull a gap. 4.6 the leader. Morales, Deshawn, Ward, all in that fight with Balance in this battle for the top 5. Brandon Perry is battling for everything he's got into the 6th place here. Now Chad Wagoner and Ben Madden are right there. Now what Perry's going to have to do here, he's just got to stay out in front of Larson. Larson, of course, is battling it out with Bob Palmer and Christian Gould back here in the back. And that's slowing Larson down. We're 29 laps into a 140 lap race. So we got 110 laps left here to crown a champion. He's got nothing to lose if he just sits back there, but he does have to find a way to make that 8 fast and to get up there to the front. So we are seeing very odd turn of events going on here as Ward and Balance and Perry all were lined up for a little bit. Oddly enough, Brandon Perry still might have some juice left in that number 21. The tire life is critical here, so I think he might be trying to save it a little bit, just keeping it to the low side. Now we'll see if we can bring Jamie Pugh up here again. Jamie Pugh. Jamie?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh man, what a night, you know. Drivers are obviously giving everything they got to get up there. What are you hearing from the track side about the tire situation?
Well, it's definitely a split strat right now. About half the field went in and pitted for either tires and fuel or both, and then you had other guys that stayed out. So it's definitely getting interesting down here.
Yeah, so we know your driver stayed out, obviously, and obviously points are critical tonight. Are you guys going to be playing the, not to go too much into it, but it's safe to say you guys are going to be playing whatever sticks tonight and holding with the back?
We're just rolling with the punches. I mean, it's lap by lap, things are changing, and we just got to keep up with the track changes.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully talk to your driver at the end.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. So Jamie Pugh, our trackside reporter, he's giving us the inside scoop. Shout out to Jamie Pugh and the Pugh Racing community. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. Hopefully you guys are all watching as Jamie Pugh might be bringing home a champion at the end of the night, as Brandon Perry sits in 5th place currently and 2 points up on the points board. Of course, Cal Eckert, big 3.9 second gap to the rest of the field. And same with Isaac Morales. Now those two were also had to take tires after the incident they had. Of course, Ivan Deshawn, I believe, was in the pits, and he's now up into 3rd place. Also, he's the oldest driver on the grid, so shout out to Ivan Deshawn, still rocking it, man. He's up over 70 years old, and he's still turning the wheels on that thing like a youngster. Doug Ward, of course, battling it out now with Brandon in the back, and it looks like they can keep it green. Yellow flag flies. Oh, I do not agree with this one. I do not agree with this yellow, but we just want to rewind this back to this one. Kind of go back for what happened on this one, as this was 2-car contact. Not sure exactly, even 3-car. We go into the far chase here. All eyes are on, looks like Charles Balance. So Balance is coming up hard up against the wall. Barely gets clipped by Ben Madden. Madden goes in the wall, and then the 23 obviously colliding into that number 41 of Charles Balance. So Balance really had no place to go on this one. So we're under caution once again here in Charlotte, as we have a 3-car incident here with 3 of them. And we're going to see quite a few guys bring it down pit road. Don't go anywhere, race fans. The action will still be coming.
In a beat up ride, radio loud with a fire inside. Every late night, every highway mile, chasing one more dream with a rebel smile. Neon lights calling out my name, 1 shot left and I'm all in the game. I'm not looking back, I'm breaking free. The world's too small for the heart in me. I wanna be a rock star. to sing. Every setback, give these broken wings. No silver spoon, just a stubborn soul. Running full speed toward a bigger goal. I wear these miles like a crown of gold. Turning every chapter into something bold. I'm done with fear, I'm done with doubt. This is the moment I'm screaming now.
I wanna be a rock star, living out the dream. Nothing's ever quite as impossible as it seems. Every voice together, every heart on fire, reaching even higher and higher and higher.
From the garage to the biggest stage, writing my future on every page. This is my moment, this is who we are.
Tonight I'm believing I am a rock star. Neon colors fill the sky, feel the energy multiply.
As we come to the line one more time, here we go. They hit that restart zone, green flag flies, and we are racing once again here in Charlotte for the PGR Title Chase 210. Up front, Deshaun, Morales, Ward, Eckert. Sean stays fast, gets out front. Can he hold it together? I'm not 100% sure. No, it looks like Morales is going to jump up front now. We do see Brandon Perry trying to push that inside line on. Looks like gets right behind Deshaun now. Brandon Perry, clips the apron a little bit of a hiccup there. He's going to have to stay off that apron throughout the night if he wants to do well here. As we are going very fast here in back. Ward, Morales, Eckert, Balance. Bob Palmer up into the front now. Bob Palmer, the sleeping giant, has made it to the front of the show along with Josh Larson. Larson is right on the heels of Perry, and this is what we were expecting, the highly anticipated point showdown here at Prime Grid Racing. This is Cup Series. These guys are not holding anything back, and they are bringing all the gloves are off here. We've been hearing about the chat all week long. Brandon Perry stays in front of Larson. He's going to have to aero block if he wants to stay up front. Perry stays in front of Larson. Doug Ward has got pressure from Charles Balance. Perry's getting pressure from Josh Larson. Bob Palmer is trying to creep in here. What can we expect here as Charles Balance making a move for the lead? In the Chucky Mobile, Charles Balance is trying to get around Doug Ward, and we're hearing about him all season long. He's been up front before. Can he get there? Josh Larson trying on the high side. Can he get the run on Brandon Perry? Perry might not have an answer here as Larson gets around. So the intermediate track specialist working his way to the front here. As he came here to play, he might have called a shot. I think he called a shot last week as he said he was going to win this one. But up front, we have Doug Ward and Charles Balance. Charles Balance came here ready to battle this one out. As he told us in pre-race, he came here ready to throw it in there. So can he get there and stay all elbows on? He's been cold the back half of the season. Balance, the big dog move for the lead. Cannot quite get there, but he does get scored the point here. And Charles Balance is now tonight's leader. Another lead change here at Charlotte. And it's in the form of Charles freaking Balance. I tell you what, I did not see this one happening. I'm actually in shock and awe here at this point. As Charles Balance gets to the front now, he's going to have to try and keep these guys at bay and stay fast, which he has been able to do if he can get in the open air. And he's going to try and aero block both, but that's going to slow down that front grip, which is going to tighten up the battle between Perry and Larson. Doug Ward's trying it on the high side. Can't quite get there. Larson gets through on the inside. Doug Ward trying it here. Ward, oh my, contact between Ward and Larson. Obviously, this is going to be a questionable call and a questionable move by Josh Larson. That one will definitely be reviewed at the end of the night, I'm sure. As Larson trying to make that inside line. He's going to try it on the inside of Balance. Balance is so fast on that high side line, and he knows it's working. Is he going to continue this? Because he does not want to burn his stuff up, but, I mean, come on, it's the last race of the season. You got to do it. As Brandon Perry is trying to save those tires. I believe Brandon Perry is playing the smart. He's becoming the tire whisperer, I hope. I really, truly hope he's going to become the tire whisperer. As he's got to be like, tire, tire. He has got to be on it all night long, watching how those tires wear. And right behind Perry, he does have some help in the form of Chad Wagoner, as Wagoner might be trying to help push him to the front, as now Brandon Perry gets into third place. Josh Larson is waiting for Balance to lose. Oh my, Balance tries it here. Larson switches it up. Goes to the bottom line and cannot keep it fast enough to regain that lead just yet. Balance needs to be trying something new, I think. I think he really needs to get in Larson's line to block and defend him, rather than just letting him go by. He needs to stay on that inside line and block Larson out if he wants to hold that lead, as he needs to go maybe down a line or two, maybe try to side draft. But now Balance does have the high side runs that he's liking, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing he's liking what he's feeling out of that number 41. And he definitely came here to play up the front. So Josh Larson now getting scored a point for leading a lap here. The points game is shaping up to be very, very interesting at the end of the night. However, it is Balance and Larson up the front, and Balance has regained this one. But Balance has got to remember, he's got to watch that tire wear at the front on this one. He's really going to have to watch it. If you're on that high side the whole night, you're going to burn them up. I am telling you that much. You will burn them up. You got to hit that low side once in a while to get them to cool down, or not to burn them up, burn so much tire. And Larson's out, or Balance out there like he's racing for a championship himself. So very interested to see what happens here. Meanwhile, Brandon Perry's not really breaking off his line. Neither are a few others. They have found a line that works. They're sticking to the game plan. While his two up front do battle it out for the race lead. And in this so far, we have seen 8 lead changes in just 53 laps of racing. This is a show. These guys are battling it out. Now, for everybody out there, if you like what you see, you want to see more of this, remember, hit that like button, hit that sub button. It's greatly appreciated. And I do appreciate each and every one of my fans out there, including the ones that are new to the stream. I greatly appreciate you guys too. As it looks like Balance might be in trouble. His tires might have burned off. Balance is in trouble now. Running the high side. Larson now has command, and he is an intermediate track specialist. This man has ran intermediates a lot. Brandon Perry giving it one final go-round here. If he can pull off a podium, that's great. If he can pull off a win, it's even better, but he needs to be in front of Larson at the end of the night to win this championship, as it is only 2-point separation between the two. So a very interesting turn of events here that we have seen. Wagoner and Doug Ward are kind of staying reserved, along with Bob Palmer in that number 29 machine. seeing guys kind of get a little bit spread out now. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to take a, oh, look at this. Right when I say that. Wagoner looking to apply some pressure to Brandon Perry. You got to stay very calm, as Wagoner does not want to wreck a points leader in this one. That will lead to an end of race penalty, as they will be analyzing everything at the end of it. We'll have an in-stream deal, obviously. For obvious reasons, we'll be calling the champion in-stream, but at the end of it, when we get the official results, that's when we'll be actually announcing who the Prime Grid Racing driver champion this season is. So there are some official results at the end of it all. Josh Larson, of course, in front of Charles Balance. And Balance, of course, might have had some overheated tires, which might have led to him having to cool him down. We are 57 laps in and very calm here at the track, so don't go anywhere. We're going to come back to you right after this brief message from Prime Grid Racing.
Baseline, I can make your heart skip beats. Lights go up, grass starts to grow. We came to move. Welcome to the show. Go, 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 go. Welcome to the show. Step in the room, feel the floor shake. Every single move got the whole place awake. Hands in the air, let the rhythm take control. Drum hits hard, yeah, it's deep in your soul. No standing still when the speakers pound. Feel that fire when the low end sounds. We got the bass to move your feet. Feel that rhythm, can't stay in your seat. Stomp on the ground, let them hear that sound. We run this night when the beat drops down. We got the bass, yeah, hits so deep. Heartbeat racing with the kick and the sweep. Stomp on the ground, let the whole world know. Turn it up loud. Welcome to the show. Neon lights and the crowd's alive. Every single drop got the vibe on high. Lose yourself, let the moment take hold. Tonight's the night we break the mold. No holding back when the tempo climbs.
Looks like the cars are all tightened up now, and check out who's up front again. Charles Balance in that number 41, going out and leading some more of this race. Charles Balance has been sleeping all season, half the season away. He comes up, he's battling for the lead now against Josh Larson. Larson, of course, trying to hold that lead against Balance, but Balance seems to might have found something that's working for him. He's not really backing off of it. Now, Brandon Perry, Chad Wagoner, Ben Madden all down there. Christian Gould and Ivan Deshawn down in pit road. So we are seeing some green flag pit stops here in Charlotte. This is going to shake up their game, as Josh Larson does continue to battle it out up front with Charles Balance, but now Balance might have lost some tires. The same with Brandon Perry. He might have lost his tires trying to catch up, and also struggling with a little bit of nose damage after that early on incident with the checkup that he had to get into. So Brandon Perry is looking to capitalize here. If he can get a podium finish, it's going to be good for him at the end of the night. Ben Madden, of course, challenging for the third place spot, along with Doug Ward now. Doug Ward trying to work through. And Ward can't quite get there just yet. So Ward's casually working up there, along with it looks to be Elliott Jacobson up in this pack also. So this pack behind everybody is steadily trying to make some moves, but Charles Balance kind of fell off the same pace he did have and we were talking to him earlier on. He said he's going to try and give him the best show he can. We're not quite to the halfway point here just yet, as 70 laps is the halfway point. We're just about there, as this race is shaping up to be pretty good all the way around. When we go look at the race analysis, the race recap from this one, you know, we see 2 cautions, 5 laps, 9 lead changes so far. There's been a heck of a battle up front amongst a few drivers so far. So we are anxiously waiting to see what happens here, as this is the heavily anticipated points race we were talking about at the end of the season that we're expecting is major. It is the closest race we've seen out of the drivers, and possibly the closest point race in the history of Prime Grid Racing, in fact. Ben Madden works his way around Charles Balance, so now Balance definitely figuring out that high side front he was doing was probably not the preferred line. We're going to go ahead, we're going to find out from Jamie Pugh exactly what's up with that high side. Jamie Pugh. Now, we're watching, you know, John Larson, obviously an intermediate specialist. We've seen him capitalize a few times, but on the back end, you do see, like, Charles Balance, you know, he was ripping that high side, staying out in front of Larson. You know, the high side line being the fast line, is that also the one where he burned up the most tires here? Or what are you guys seeing for tire differences?
Well, it's, you know, it's high tire wear, but it just depends on which tire it is, if it's going to be the right rear or the right front. And you just got to be able to maintain that over the pace of the run, so, you know, you don't fall off quite as much.
Now, do you feel like Charles Balance made a mistake ripping that high side as much as he was?
I mean, you know, the high side's definitely starting to rubber up and come in, which I think is going to be helpful later. But, you know, yeah, probably just used the stuff up a little bit too early, and I'm not even sure where he was. I seen him bail out on us here, so.
Yeah, it looked like he did a pit stop, and now it's obviously going to have 4 fresh tires out there. So it could have been a mistake. It might not have been, basically, on pitch strategy-wise.
Well, strategy-wise, don't really know how that's going to play out. I have a kind of an idea of what that's going to do, but we're going to keep those cards close to the chest tonight.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully your driver continues. He's doing well, but hopefully he can get to the front.
We're trying our damnedest.
I know you are, man. I remember you're my spotter, too. Jamie Pugh, everybody. Resident spotter for Blackout Racing Network.
Man that wears many hats. Just depends on the night.
Well, maybe one of these times we'll switch hats. I'll take yours, you take mine.
No.
Come on. I want to heckle him, dang it. Good luck down there, Jamie, and thanks for coming back up here to the booth, man. And glad to have you on board.
Awesome, thank you. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. So Jamie Pugh, he is a racer in real life for Pugh Racing. You check out some of their exclusive merch here on the network, actually. John Larson continues to lead in front of Ben Madden, and Madden is picked up the pace a little bit. Of course, Elliott Jacobson and Chad Wagoner right there with Brandon Perry. Now, Brandon Perry is playing this one really like we were talking about. They're keeping the strategy under lock and key for that number 21 machine for a reason. They don't want that going away. And Brandon Perry's coming down pit road. So very interesting to see this strategy. He's going to possibly try for an undercut. They'll be burning up 2 sets of tires so far out of that number 21 machine. I'm sure of that. Josh Larson, of course, staying out. We've been talking about, he's a great racer, a great driver, in fact. So hopefully he's got the pace here tonight, but he's also got to have a strat. And right now, the 21 is pulling an undercut. And Josh Larson is staying out front, which could shake things up just a hair. But we are saying green flag here, Charlotte. We are past the halfway point finally. These These guys have been flying. Glad to see everybody out there. Emily Cribble, glad to see you here. Hopefully everything is well. Keep Jamie in check, as might want to smack him upside the back of the head a couple times. Be like, bam! Just to distract him a little bit. Just kidding. Don't really do that. But Josh Larson comes down pit road. Ben Madden, Elliot Jacobson, and Chad Wagoner stay out on track. Do see Cal Eckert. Eckert's coming down pit road. So we are seeing some green flag pit stops here. So this is going to shake up to be pretty interesting at the end of the night. That's going to leave Jacobson, Madden, Jacobson, Wagoner, and Palmer all still needing some tires and fresh fuel, as a few drivers are starting to struggle. Wagoner comes down pit road. Larson still on pit road coming out. Cal Eckert right there. Wagoner's coming down. Madden and Jacobson stay out, along with, I believe, Bob Palmer stayed. Oh, Palmer, a little bit of wall rub slowed him down. Interesting turn of events, though. Charles Balance takes over. Charles Balance gets his lap back, and now he's going to try and race this one out. He's got Elliot Jacobson and Bob Palmer right there. So this one could be interesting to find out where it sticks. The undercut might have just worked for that 41. Jacobson and Palmer still have the pit. What a turn of events. Balance, remember, he's got to stick it to the low side, though. He can't exactly be running it to the high side here tonight. But now Jacobson's coming down pit road. Palmer might do the same thing, I imagine. If he's seeing all the guys pit, he might decide, hey, I want to pit too. Which is going to be really interesting to see what pans out here. Palmer's going to go lead this race now. As Palmer takes over the lead of tonight's race, that is going to be... There's a few guys in prime spots here now to take over the lead of this thing. But Bob Palmer now looks like he's still staying out there. You see Balance is on the lead lap, in fact. He's 17.2 seconds up on Josh Larson. So Bob Palmer not pitting just yet, as he has led a lap finally. We go look at the race recap, here. It is 7-9 of 140. Bob Palmer's in the lead. We've seen 12 lead changes now in tonight's race. Obviously, the biggest story of the night is the battle between Josh Larson and Brandon Perry. 2-point separation. And guess what? If it were to end right now, Larson would be the winner by 1 point. So now Palmer is coming down pit road. There's Charles Balance. Balance is going to take over the lead on the undercut. That's going to put Larson 5.3 seconds back, and he's got Doug Ward at the back door, along with Brandon Perry. So drivers are sticking to their guns here on the strategy, and Charles Balance, we were talking about it earlier, he needs to conserve the tires here. He needs to do it if he wants to find himself leading tonight's race and winning here at Charlotte, which he's got 60 laps to go. But he's got Larson, Ward, Perry, and Morales behind him, and all three of which know how to run up front. And of course, Ben Madden was back there. He's led a few laps too. So a very interesting turn of change of events here, as Josh Larson has led 24 laps here, and Doug Ward with 26. So those two are battling it out for who can take home the leading the most laps points award, in fact. Charles Balance looking to get around Christian Gould in that number 5. But very interesting turn of events here in Charlotte, as not sure how this was going to quite pan out. Everybody's kind of sticking to their guns here a little bit. Not really pushing it too hard. We are just after the pit stops, we are seeing some interesting racing. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on to the TV cam. We're going to enjoy the sights and sounds of Charlotte here for a little bit. And of course, we have seen a new lead change now. It is, looks to be Josh Larson now leading tonight's race. Charles Balance gave it a great run, but he's just been burning up those tires like we were talking about earlier on. So he's not quite getting the run he wanted. Now Brandon Perry, of course, battling for a race win here, if he can get it, and now he's battling for third place with Doug Ward. So I expect let's just hope nothing happens here as Brandon Perry does get out in front of Ward, but he's also trying to save up some tire, I think, just by staying on that low side, which is a very interesting strat for that number 21 machine. And Josh Larson, of course, 2.7 in front of Charles Balance, and Balance now has two guys really trying to get around him. In fact, as Balance is under pressure from Doug Ward and Brandon Perry, Chad Wagoner and Elliot Jacobson battling it out back here with Ben Madden. As there's another three-car battle there. Looks like the rest of the guys are kind of spread out a little bit. We're seeing quite a bit. Charles Balance getting passed by Doug Ward. And now he might get passed by Perry, nearly door to door between Perry and Balance, as Balance just lets that one go. So it goes Larson, Ward, and Brandon Perry, our top three here. Oh, yellow flag flies. Looks like it's Chad Wagoner. Something just happened. This is going to rattle the field here. Let's go see what happens. Who's at fault here? As this is Wagoner, and it looks to be Ben Madden. So Ben Madden comes up to try and get into the race line a little bit. Comes too close. Oh, my. Contact between the 23 and the 33. Big hit, big collision, and another caution here tonight as iRacing officials have ruled that one a caution. Josh Larson staying out for, I don't know if these guys are going to come down. You know, you're seeing on lap 90, coming up the checkered is going to probably be about lap 92. In fact, you're going to be sitting at about 38 laps to go in this race. I'd be banking on pit stops. I'm seriously banking on pit stops here tonight, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon.
Who came to feel the bass in the ground. Turn the beat up louder than before. Give me more bass, let it shake the floor. We don't stop till the sun comes through. This night's ours, yeah, we breaking through.
Neon flashing, bodies moving in sync. DJ spinning fire, don't give us a blink. Sweat, rhythm, pulse in my chest. Every single drop got me feeling my best. Put your hands in the air, let the moment explode. We don't need a reason, just ride the flow.
Turn the beat up louder than before. Give me more bass, let it shake the floor. We don't stop till the sun comes through. This night's ours, yeah, we breaking through.
No sleep, no slowing down. Lost and found in the sound. Feel it hit like a wave, no escape. We alive in the space, 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 space.
Give me more bass.
Hands up high, let's raise the play.
Turn the beat up louder than before. Give me more bass, let it shake the floor.
We don't stop till the morning light. We came to party all night.
Heartbeat hammering, red line mind, blurred out world, leave it all behind. Grip so tight, knuckles turning white.
As they get ready to come to the line one more time, get ready. This is what we've been waiting for. As green flag flies once again here at Charlotte, and we are racing Larson and Doug Ward up at the front, and Ben Madden looks like he's just trying to get on through this thing. Madden pushes it, gets down to the inside, has the inside line on Larson. Just kind of stays there. Now he tries the inside line, can't quite get there. Balance sees the opportunity. Balance wanted to go for the middle line and could not quite get there. That opened up the door. Brandon Perry looking to get to the inside now on Eckert. Eckert has no answer. Larson is up front. Then it's Doug Ward. And now remember, Doug Ward might be trying to pressure this a little bit. As Larson sits up front, Doug Ward maybe trying to score some more points here. Interestingly enough, we do see Chucky Balance up there in the front with Chucky Balance is in that fight for the lead. And we've seen him up front before. In fact, led a few laps. Of course, the battle for the lead is on. Balance looks middle, can't quite get there. Is staying very reserved as a driver. Doug Ward gets down in front of Larson. This is what we've been seeing all season long. Larson kind of pushing on Ward a little bit. Ward does get down to the bottom and holds Larson at bay. For now, of course. Charles Balance tries the inside line. He gets them both to go to the high side. Balance has the inside line on Larson. Charles Balance holds the inside line, and now he's battling up front. Very interesting turn of events here as Charles Balance now leads the way. So 3 cars battling it out for the lead here at Charlotte, and that's allowing the rest of them 3 wide, nearly 3 wide for the lead. Larson looked like he wanted to go 3 wide there, but he did let out and just kind of pulled the smart move here. Larson trying to move Balance out of the way to maybe get through, as he does know Brandon Perry is right there. Balance stays out in front. There's Cal Eckert and Ben Madden back there kind of holding Perry at bay, so Larson is like, okay, we're just going to sit back here. Ben Madden just kind of moves Larson. That opens up the door for Perry. The battle for the lead. We have talked about this from time and time again here. And we have also been hearing chat in the PGR chat that there's no holds bars, gloves are off. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here tonight, as these guys are battling 3 wide for the lead. That's 3 wide for 3rd place even. Balance gets moved out of the way, and that allows Brandon Perry to come underneath. Ben Madden, oh my, Balance off the wall, so that is not going to help his car insurance at all. As Brandon Perry stays right on Larson here, they are kind of keeping him at bay, as Larson does want to desperately get through this one to get a race win. As it sits right now, though, if it was to end right now, it would be a tie. It would be an absolute points tie if they were to end right now. So definitely not what we want to see, obviously. Josh Larson does get through or get around, looks to be Cal Eckert there. Brandon Perry right on the heels of Josh Larson, as they are just staying right there, staying right in that rear view mirror. So being very smart here, as it looks like Doug Ward, Josh Larson, Cal Eckert, and oh my, Doug Ward, a little bit of a collision off the wall there. That's not what he needed to do here. Oh my. A little bit of a bump, moves Ward up. Ward's still on it though. Ward is not giving this one up easy. And now I do see Cal Eckert getting into this fight in that number 43, as he's right on Larson's tail. Do see oh my is the back behind. Still a battle going on for that 2nd and 3rd place spot, and that is going to help none other than Josh Larson a little bit more here. As some guys are probably banking on another caution here, hopefully, if they get one. I know I would be. I'd be banking on a caution. I'd be like, oh yes, please bring out another caution if I see the way. Oh my, big, something happened to the back. Balance is stopped, and oh my. Caution came out, near collision with Ivan Deshawn, and there it is. As we're going to go back to this, we're going to see what happened with Charles Balance on this one, as he might have got a little bit of a bumper. As we're going to go into this one, it looks like it might be just a bad case of neck code. Balance is riding the line. Madden's coming up a little bit. But net code initiated that one. Contact net code issue once again here, as that is not how you want that one to go. A 2-car deal here. It should have brought out the caution either way, but iRacing's being a little bit buttheads about it. So this is the one that's going to really matter, and we're going to go talk to Jamie Pugh on this one. Jamie.
Brandon Smith.
Man, what a wild turn of events. You know, net code strikes again here at on the stream. But, you know, this pit stop here, I mean, how critical is it to decide what you want to do here? Oh, it looks like everybody's coming down anyway, but how critical, if you get a penalty here, is it going to be?
Oh, it's going to be bad, and it's every bit of the yellow we didn't want to see, but unfortunately, that's how it happens in racing.
Yeah, you know, the deal with the net code, you know, both guys running the line, and iRacing issue with the Gen 6 and the net code issues we've seen. You know, obviously, it's nothing you can do about it either.
Nope, it's just been one of those things with this car all year, unfortunately.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you get back to it, man. Thank you for coming on up, as always.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you. So Jamie Pugh, give us the inside deal here. Josh Larson, Brandon Perry, Ivan Deshawn, and Doug Ward are top 4. So Larson and Perry, get ready. It's the restart of restarts right here. Don't go anywhere.
Heartbeat hammering, red line mind, blurred out world, leave it all behind. Grip so tight, knuckles turning white. Every second screaming, this is my fight. Engines echo in my chest, no room left for second best. Breath cut sharp like a razor wind, no slowing down once it begins. Feel the pressure, feel it climb. Every nerve on overdrive, no fear left, no rewind. All I see is that finish line. Pulse at 180, breaking the cage. Fire in my veins, I'm burning the stage. No brakes, no doubt, no time to pretend. I won't stop now till I cross that end. Heart beats louder than the roar. Give it everything and then some more. Ride the edge, don't compromise. Victory lives on the other side. Sweat drips down, but I don't care. Adrenaline thick in the air. Tunnel vision locked in tight. Chasing glory at the speed of light. Every doubt gets left behind. Nothing but the drive inside. Pain's just fuel, I let it ignite. Turn it into raw dynamite. Feel the pressure, feel it rise. Lightning flashing in my eyes. No retreat, no disguise. Everything's on the line tonight. Pulse at 180, breaking the cage. Fire in my veins, I'm burning the stage. No brakes, no doubt, no time to pretend. I won't stop now till I cross that end. Heart beats louder than the roar. Give it everything and then some more. Ride the edge, don't compromise. Victory lives on the other.
As we get ready to go green one more time, Larson and Perry, 1 and 2 here, and green flag flies. We are racing once again here. Brandon Perry slow out the gate. That's going to allow Cal Eckert to get in here. Not sure exactly what happened with Brandon Perry, but he's going to have to get up on it. And he's going to have to just kind of let this thing rip and not hold nothing back. If he didn't hold anything back on Larson, I promise you, it will be all-out war here tonight. Oh my! Collision in the back. 43, does he have the save? It is the cars all over. And that is going to allow Brandon Perry and Ben Madden to be doing battle against Josh Larson. They have met mano y mano, my friend. As Ben Madden gets right on the tail of Josh Larson. Larson might have got moved just a little bit. Brandon Perry's going to follow Ben Madden. Madden grabs the inside. He's going to let this one fly. Brandon Perry and Josh Larson, right? Look at this battle. I can't believe we're seeing this one. Ben Madden, Josh Larson, Brandon Perry, Doug Ward, Elliott Jacobson for the top 5. Ben Madden out in front, however, in the Pac-Man mobile. Pac-Man's on the loose. Somebody stop him. He's grabbing all. He's going to go for a win here tonight. If you can win at Pac-Man, let me know. How many people out there have beaten Pac-Man? I'm just curious. As the Atari's one of the best games, one of the most known games out there. I'd like to know who out there has actually beat Pac-Man. Just to have a little bit of fun out there. We're going to find out. Josh Larson, though, right behind Brandon Perry. But if this were to stop right now, I think it would actually end in a tie. Josh Larson's there. I mean, Doug Ford had led a few laps. I think Josh Larson might win by one measly point if it were the end right now. As this would be a very tight Nick Championship. And Larson and Perry are not, nobody's going to hold nothing back on each other. Brandon Perry's got to find a way to get around him, however. He's got to get in that slipstream, save up the tires. We have 30 laps to get there. Brandon Perry tries for the inside line. Larson goes to the high side. Elliot Jacobson gets behind Perry. He's going to get a little bit of a push there from Jacobson, in fact. But now, no. Eckert gets behind Larson, and now Larson's getting out in front by half a car length. Very interesting to see how the tables have turned on this race, and how, oh my, big wreck in the back, and it's the lead, the 2 points leaders. Caution flag flies. Brandon Perry and Josh Larson involved. This one is gonna go to review, as I am sure they are not happy about this one, but look at how tight this pack racing was. Larson and Perry are staying there side by side. I'm not sure if it was a bad bump by or something on this one. Perry comes up just a little bit. Oh my. I'm not sure what happened with Perry. It might have been a net code type deal here. But there goes Larson to the inside. Perry's car is getting used for a ping pong ball. And Larson goes hard into the inside wall. So now, Madden on the restart. We have 5 cautions here, and we have 35 to go. Oh my goodness, this is going to be exciting. Jamie Pugh.
Give me a minute, Brandon. I got to go.
All right, I guess he's busy down and doing race control, as he's on many hats here tonight. But Brandon Perry and Josh Larson both involved, the points leaders. Now mixed up in the pack. Ben Madden up the front. What has gone on? The Ghostbusters go across the lines again. I swear, the Ghostbusters have arrived. They have crossed the lines, and all chaos is broken out here at Charlotte. We're going to go green in 2 laps. Don't go anywhere.
Sunrise burning on a painted hood. Engines waking up like I knew they would. Rubber on the asphalt, fire in my veins. Every lap's a promise, every scar's a gain. Green flag waving, there ain't no looking back. Dreams get measured by the miles on the track. Chasing first place. Leave the doubts in a cloud of dust. Steel, sweat, heart, and a little bit of luck. When the checker falls, you'll know my name. I came for glory, not to play it safe. Born to fly, built to win the race. I'm all gas, no race. Song every turn reminds me where I belong. Crew on the wall, family in the stands. Victories earned by these hard-working hands. Every restart, another shot to prove. Champions are made by the moves they choose. Born to fly, built to win. Foot to the floor, chasing first place. Leave the doubts in a cloud of dust. Steel, sweat, heart, and a little bit of luck. When the checker falls, you'll know my name. Glory, not to play it safe. Born to fly, built to win the race. I'm all gas, no brakes. If I spin, I climb back in. That's the way we've always lived. Every setback fuels the fire. Every mile takes me higher. Nothing in this world can take my place. From the green flag drop to the final lap, I'm chasing every dream I've ever had.
All right, we are ready to go. Ben Madden, Elliot Jacobson. We come to the line one more time. Green flags, and away we go. Here, Ben Madden, Elliot Jacobson, Cal Eckert, all up front. If you look near the back, though, Josh Larson, Brandon Perry matched up again in this battle for the championship with a 2-point separation, the closest one in the history of Prime Grid Racing. The heavily anticipated championship race that we have been looking at is right here. And we are too wide and flying here. Ben Madden cuts to the inside. That allows Cal Eckert to look through the middle. Doug Ford, of course, sees the opportunity. And no holds back. Lars here. Josh Larson looking to maybe capitalize and push it 3 wide. He does not. He does a smart move here. He holds back a little bit. Doesn't want to show all your cards this early. You got 24 laps to go here. However, in the back, oh my, there's a little bit of a shake up there. Oh my, they're going around in the back. That might not bring up the caution though, as they are down in the grass. As it does not bring out the caution. So we are going to stay green here. As the caution did break down in the deal. Larson comes up. High up to the wall. Larson made it with the mistake. Perry comes through. Larson clipped the apron, got loose, and had to back out, and that is going to superheat those rear tires now. Brandon Perry looks to go around Ben Madden. Ben Madden, of course, not exactly one to give up the position easily. I should know, dang it, as I've had to battle him a few times on track. As Ben Madden gets right behind Perry. And now Perry has 2 places on Larson with Ben Madden sitting there in 21 laps to go. Larson has got Jacobson and Eckert right behind there with Ivan Deshawn. However, the incident that this isn't going to be one that's going to go down in the books. I don't know if the caution flag should have came out, but it did break the inside. And none of the cars wound up on the racing surface. So it is one of those that's a questionable call. There was a couple cars involved. But, you know, we're going to go back to this. We're going to bring up Jamie Pugh. Jamie,
Brandon Smith.
in this highly anticipated race. Oh, never mind. As Jamie Pugh has got a caution coming out. And this is not what we wanted to see, as there's Charles Balance involved here. Let's go back to this. We're going to see what happens here, as not sure exactly what happened. It looks like Charles Balance is there running that high side line. So dangerous tonight to run that high side. Clips the wall, got loose as Deshawn's coming in there. It looks, Deshawn took evasive actions to the inside line. Looks like Deshawn might have got tight, came across the nose of Charles Balance. And that brought out our latest caution here, as this is going to be another one of those times that drivers have to decide what they want to do. You know, we're coming down to the wire. We got 18 laps to go here. Doug Ward and Brandon Perry. Now, Brandon Perry could stay out there. He might not. I don't know. It all depends if he's got anything in the tank. Out of this one, I would possibly, it looks like they're all considering to stay out amongst the leaders here. They all stayed out. Jacobson, Eckert, Deshawn, and Gould stayed in. It looks like Chad Wagoner decided to stay out along with the 29 of Bob Palmer. So very interesting. We're going to come to the restart in no time. Don't go anywhere.
I'm a race car rock star.
Engines working with the monster, then working with the run, with them working with the monster.
Yeah, yeah. And just waking with the morning sun. Every mile says the dream's begun. Rubber burns, but my heart won't break. Every turn is a chance, I'll take. The lights go green, the fear falls away. I was built for this moment today. I'm a race car rock star.
Chasing the sky, foot to the floor, and I'm learning to fly.
Every setback make my fire burn hotter.
Nothing can stop this
Race car rock star. Fast through the storm, stronger by far. I'm writing my name with the tracks and the stars.
Dream it, believe it, that's who you are.
Fearless, fearless, race car rock star. Race car rock star. Victory isn't just crossing the line, it's standing back up every single time. Scars become stories, sweat becomes gold. Courage is louder than doing what's told. When the road gets rough, I won't let go. Champions are made where the hard winds blow. Every lap's another chance to shine. The finish is earned one turn at a time. I'm a race car rock star, light in the night. Fueled by my passion, powered by fight. Every horizon is calling me farther. Nothing can stop this race car rock star.
Raise your hands, hear the engines roar. This is the life that I've waited for. Dreams are distant, they're where you start. Drive with your soul, race with your heart.
I'm a race car rock star.
As we get ready to come to the line one more time here tonight. That green flag's gonna fly. They're gonna drop that hammer, and we are racing here at Charlotte. It looks like Doug Ward has the preferred line, being on that inside, and now Brandon Perry's gonna get up to the front. Perry and Larson set for one right behind the other. They have to be careful here tonight, though, as do not want to push off of the corner of the car. You want to push dead center on it. Brandon Perry's going to go ahead. I think he's going to lead the lap here. As Brandon Perry does not get scored the lead in the lap. He's got Ward down the bottom, nearly door to door, off the wall, down to the car. Oh my! Big wreck here. Big wreck, and that is disastrous for the number 21. Ben Madden's going to stay out front. Josh Larson got through. Elliot Jacobson right there with Cal Eckert. We're not sure exactly what happened here. We're going to go back to this one. We're going to go back and rewind a little bit. Sure exactly what happened here with number 21 there, as it looked like so the 21 does have the high side line there and goes to cut down, realizes that Ward is there, so he turns away from it, but after he bounces off that wall, he tries to get on the throttle again, winds up down into Ward. Just a tough group of circumstances. I mean, it looked like the net code might have initiated a little bit to force that 21 away from it. It just can't catch it. As 21 down in the... Looks like he's going to get patched up here. Ben Madden, Josh Larson going to lead the way here. Brandon Perry and Doug Ward coming down pit road. See the damage on the 21 car there. Doug Ward, heavy damage on the 07 as blown motor out of the 07. This race, as this one is shaping. I don't know if it's over quite yet. To be honest, a lot of things have happened weirdly enough. We got 12 laps going to come to the line. When it gets to the green flag, it's going to be about 10 laps to go. So a 10-lap shootout. As cars do get patched up. Is it 21? Oh my. I think it might be over for the 21 as heavy right side damage on it. No, I don't believe he has a fast repair. That is going to be really shaping things up. I think it might be the same with the 43. So Ben Madden, Elliott Jacobson, Bob Palmer, Josh Larson. Where'd Larson go? As we're not sure where Larson is, in fact. As there we go. I don't see Josh Larson anywhere. Larson, where'd you go? As we got the 33. Then we got Jacobson, Bob Palmer, and Cal Eckert now entering the track. We're going to go to a restart. This lap, this time by Brandon Perry, still in the pits with Doug Ward. Tough go for him. Looks like we're going to have about 4 guys on this restart. Madden, Jacobson, Palmer, and Eckert. I'm not sure what happened to Larson. So Madden's going to lead the way here. And this championship just got very, very interesting. We got Ben Madden and Elliott Jacobson ready to rock and roll here on this restart here. Ben Madden looking for a race win if he can get it. The Pac-Man machine, if Ben wins this one, it's going to be awesome because I don't think I've seen him win a PGR race all season. Yeah, so if Ben Madden can win here tonight, gets a great restart here, gets out in front. Bob Palmer comes through in that number 29. There's Elliott Jacobson and Cal Eckert. Wagoner's in this fight when he's a lap down. So Madden, Palmer, Eckert, and Jacobson. Madden out front. Can the Pac-Man machine do it against the real-life driver of Bob Palmer? And Palmer looks to come on the inside. Palmer pushes it, gets it to the inside line, and Bob Palmer out of the northeast. Finally leading a lap here in Prime Grid Racing in that number 29 machine. So there's Ben Madden, Elliott Jacobs, and Cal Eckert, and of course Ivan DeShawn in the picture here. Now, so this one is going to shape up to be very interesting indeed as Palmer leads with just 9 laps to go. He's going to try and stay in front of Madden. Madden, of course, the driver out of Australia. Getting some real pressure from actually Chad Wagoner. Wagoner is able to run up front with his machine. Now, if you could have been, maybe avoided some stuff, you might have been up there sooner. Just saying, you can't win if you're wrecked out. Palmer and Madden, of course, are 2 drivers up front. You see these guys fly past the speed cams here. I do love the speed cam. I gotta tell you, I love the speed cam. It just makes, jeez, I wish I was in the race. Palmer and Madden, if Madden can get the win in the Pac-Man machine, he'd probably be one very, very happy camper as he would be on the podium. And he always brings me something fun. He's very, very fun guy, actually. Always a pleasure to race against him, too. So Ben Madden tries the inside line, trying to hold it on Wagoner. Wagoner off the wall, but does regain that. Wagoner, of course, trying to get a lap back on the leader. And now Palmer is out front. He's getting away from this thing. Palmer 1.1 the gap. In front of Ben Madden there. As we are still anticipating the points race for the championship here tonight. As we got guys all over in our deal here. In fact, one of them I'm going to have to bring up here to give us the final results. That is one of our race control guys, Jamie Pugh. Bob Palmer maintains the lead, though. He's got 5 to go, and he will have won his very first PGR Cup Series race right here. And all he has to do is just drive. You just got to stay out front. When you're in this position here, I do got to tell you, you want to stay calm. And what you got to do is you stay calm, get out front, you stay out front, stay calm, and just drive the car. Now, if you can get out front and stay there and just hold them at bay, you're going to be a lot better off. But Elliot Jacobson did make it around Ben Madden, as Madden is losing some pace. Kyle Eckert has some time to catch up, but Madden is slowing down drastically. Madden is way off pace. Elliot Jacobson has got Palmer in his sights. 2 laps to go, and Elliot Jacobson now steps in the picture. Jacobson goes to the high side, high up into the wall. He's going to lose some ground. Palmer might try to arrow. Oh my! Wreck up in the front. It is the leaders. It is the leaders here. Big wreck. Caution flag flies, and Cal Eckert, Bob Palmer, Elliot Jacobson. Jacobson might be out. Heavy damage on the number 13. Let's go back into this one. We're going to see exactly what happened here. Looks like Palmer has a good line, but Jacobson's coming up fast. So Jacobson got the run on that high side, as Palmer might have thought he was clear. Comes right across the nose of that number 13. And big collision, big contact. That is going to bring this one out. And it is all-out war going forward. Jacobson, you see the damage on the number 13. He might be done for tonight, which is actually going to open up the door. Madden, Eckert, it looks like Bob Palmer might be able to stay in this fight for the front spot, as we're going to go into a green, white, checker finish. Don't go anywhere. Let's have some fun.
Welcome to the race car circus. Lights are flashing red and blue. Crew chief lost his headset twice, still swears he knows what to do. Spiders eating funnel cake, mechanics glued with tape, and somebody parked the pace car in the county fire escape. The rookie missed his pit box by about a football field. Grandpa's racing lawnmowers with a steering wheel that squeals. Mascots fighting with a tire. Caution lights are glowing bright. on calling every Mustang a Camaro mistake. There's a chicken in the infield wearing tiny safety gear. Fans are grilling hot dogs with a broken suit.
4 cars to finish out the 5 cars to finish out the championship night. What a crazy, chaotic race here. Bob Palmer, Ben Madden, Cal Eckert, the 3 that could win here tonight. And here we go. The green-white, 2 to go here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Ben Madden gets out front of this one, gets it fast, and Cal Eckert comes through. Eckert looks like he's going to try and pressure Palmer. Palmer gets it. Palmer winds up into the mix there, almost getting his nose chopped there. Palmer's going to try and pressure the inside line on Eckert. Eckert, oh, Madden, there we go. White flag flies. Looks like Madden has the out in front of Cal Eckert. He's got to stay there, though, as it is far from over. You might want to try and consider an aero block here as Ben Madden's coming around. And he could win it here. Madden coming down the front stretch is going to win here at Charlotte for the PGR Title Chase 210, followed by Cal Eckert and Bob Palmer, our top 3. Then Ivan DeShawn, Elliot Jacobson, Chad Wagoner, Josh Larson, Brandon Perry, Doug Ward, Charles Balance, Christian Gould, and Isaac Morales. However, Ben Madden, first race win of the season on championship night here in the Pac-Man machine. What a great drive out of him to get there. Very fast at the end when it counted. Of course, we got Cal Eckert and Bob Palmer, it looks like. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start bringing them on up one at a time. If we got them here, we got Bob Palmer here. Let's and Ivan DeShawn. I guess Ivan DeShawn placed in the top 5. Let's bring him up first. Ivan.
Huh?
Ivan?
Yeah.
You finished 4th. You're one of the 4 standing here here at Charlotte. How do you feel tonight? How does this one feel?
Feel pretty damn good for being on my roof there a little earlier.
Yeah. So how'd the car feel?
Well, it felt pretty good. It ran good. I had no problem with it. And laps came down really nice until I got into that little mishap that I think I caused. But other than that, yeah, I feel really good. I'm actually stoked. 4th place is better than no place.
Exactly. And as the oldest man on the grid, I think some lessons should be learned here.
Had fun.
Well, you did a great job all season long. You placed out pretty solidly in the points. Any last shout you got to do for your fans in the stands?
Well, I want to give a shout out to Ron Blackwell. He's not really doing real good right now, and he like you said, he had a broken hip there, and he's just not doing real great there. Well, I think just things that are going on with him, poor guy. And a shout out to all the fans out there, if I have any, because I really enjoyed this tonight. Had a great time with everybody, and kudos to you, and kudos to the sponsor for the race, PGR. Thank you very much, and thank you for 4th place. I appreciate it.
Thank you for that, Ivan. Great job here all season long, and congrats.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Now we're going to bring up our 3rd place finisher, Bob Palmer. Still happens to be in the chat. Let's hear from him. Bob.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a night. It's great to see you running up front, And then, of course, you got involved in the incident there near the end. I mean, walk me through this. How was it for you tonight?
I was just at the beginning, just taking my time, trying to have some fun and trying to get used to the car, this track. And we started with the yellows kind of fell into my favor a little bit. And then right at the end, I just got wrecked about 10 laps before. So I was able to get my fast repair, and I was on fresh tires, and it just took off all until it started to get a little tight as usual. And then next thing you know, a guy that is 15 laps down that honestly has absolutely no business trying to run to the front multiple laps down, literally is just in our way, and it just happened.
Yeah. So at the end of the night, you know, obviously wrecks happen in racing all the time. But you know, do you feel like you might have had a car that could have won this thing? Because I mean, it looked fast from the stream side.
Yeah, honestly, I think me and Elliot were gonna put on a really good show for those last 4 laps. You know, he caught me, and I think Kale was right behind him too, and we were gonna put on a show, but unfortunately, we have a couple squirrels here that have no respect. You know, I came in this series through the middle of the season, and I just started in the back. You know, those points championships and everything, just trying to show respect. And this past couple races, I seen the amount of respect out of certain people, and there's a good core group of guys here, but also there's a bunch of squirrels, and it's been fun still.
All right, man. Well, any shout outs for any fans you might have? I know you race up in Northeast. If fans that you have might be watching here tonight, is shout out.
I just want to shout out a couple of my friends. You know, Jeff Safranek, he's on the hood with this business. With our core group of guys for the asphalt side up in the Northeast, Dice Racing on the back. You know, Hessler's Motorsports, Hessler Service, all them guys, and Jamie for getting me into this league.
All right, man. What about the league itself? Shout out to Prime Grid. Come on now, throw them a bone here.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I've been having a blast. You know, this is real fun. I'm enjoying it, and I cannot wait for next season.
All right, man. Well, congratulations here tonight, and cannot wait to see what you do in the future, man. You look like you could rip it and stick it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, and congrats on a podium finish for the first time here at PGR.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Bob Palmer putting up the podium. Cal Eckert and Ben Madden were here. They say Blackout Racing Network is the best, and you know, thank you for everybody for watching. Shout out to all the fans out there. Also, special shout out to all the sponsors of the network. You know, Smith Media, also ChatGPT, Suno.com. Shout out to Speedway gas stations out there, or 7-Eleven. Shout out to all you fans in the stands. Thank you for jumping on board. Glad to see you guys all out there and supporting the network and everything else that you do. Also, shout out to SDK, VRS, all those guys that support the SDK community, as that is the system I run to monitor the whole thing here. And also shout out to PGR for bringing me on board. And once again, I will be on for the next season also. You will not want to miss it. And we got stuff coming to the network is officially throwing up the PGR BRL Battle of the Titans, as it's going to be two races of next gens, 2 races of GT3s on some of the most iconic tracks around the world. You will not want to miss that when it happens, because it is going to be a no-holds-barred match between some of the best drivers in both leagues. So hang on to your hats for that. And special shout-out to PGR for sponsoring tonight's race. My wife, Jenna, if she happens to be in the chat or anything, shout out to her. Shout out to Sarah, who I commonly pick on, but shout out to her for supporting the network also. And I'll be back again Saturday night. That's right. ARCA Series is on once again. They're going to Iowa for the Oshucks 130. You won't want to miss it. Peace out, everybody, and have a great night. Oh, and I almost forgot one thing. We got to bring up our race steward down below and do the final call. Jamie Pugh.
Brandon
as
Smith.
our race control and resident expert down at the track side. You know, I know you got a line on the points already, I hope. What is the final decision? Who is the final champion here tonight for the PGR Season 11 Driver Championship? Hold on, I think I got to do a drum roll for this. I think I got this.
I'd love to tell you, but I have no idea. It's still under review.
It's still under review. Interesting.
Yep,
All
I
right.
have no idea who the point champion is yet.
Maybe
It's
Brandon
still
Perry.
being-
Perry, did you get the points updated?
Yeah, Matt Fleming and Thomas Meeks. They're the ones who have won this season.
Oh, come on. Who's the actual driver champion this season?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Somebody's got to win. Points wise, it's me.
All right.
The better finishes, the one win. I'll take it. But, you know, having two roster shakeups, the first one happening, you know, at the beginning of the season with some, you know, off the track, you know, drama that unfortunately spilled into our league with one team. Not going to mention the team, but, you know, then there was a roster shakeup that where 7 guys were removed. And I was in 4th place at that point, you know, and Josh Larson, 7th place at that point. So once we removed those guys, that's where we had the roster shakeup where it was me and Larson basically left to win it. And then, you know, most recently, you know, unfortunately, there was a league mutiny over the last week, you know, led by this guy named Copycat, we'll call him. You know, that unfortunately has gotten guys disqualified, removed, and, you know, failing post-race inspection. So, you know, kind of championship was kind of done last week when that guy, you know, Gabriel Garcia, he was the one. When he basically decided to try to ruin the league, you know, that kind of ruined the whole season at that point. So, unfortunate way to end the season, but somebody has to win it there. You know, unfortunate, you know, incident there between me and Doug, but, you know, that's unfortunate. But honestly, you know what's great, though, is seeing Ben Madden win a race.
It's been a long time coming, to be honest. You know, to top it off, he did it in the Pac-Man car, so that man was eating everything on the track.
I mean, no matter what anybody can say, and that's the best thing. That is the silver lining of today, is that Ben has gone out and got himself a win, a legit win, because people were crashed out, disqualified, wrecked out at that point. There was only 3 or 4 cars left that had to battle it out, and Ben was fast all night. Had gotten, you know, kind of wrecked by a couple other people earlier in the night. And I know Ben was pretty upset about that, but then did a great job of just staying in the race and going and winning it. You know, Ben's not exactly big on doing interviews. He doesn't like doing pre-race, post-race interviews. Just not really that type of guy, but I can tell you that he's definitely excited to be able to win a cup race. So yeah, you know, cheers to Ben Madden from good old Australia. And yeah, I think he'd like to thank Prime Grid Racing for his win because he's been on our team for a long time. But yeah, just an unfortunate way for the season to end. And like I said, I mean, I think a lot of people, you know, not only did we have that first roster shakeup, but the second roster shakeup to happen so quickly at the end of the season with people lying. So I think that's the biggest thing. You know, as a grown man, I think what I could have respected is if, you know, the drivers would say, you know, I'm out of here. You know, this league's not kind of for me, and I'm just going to take off. What I can't respect, though, is when a driver says that and then tries to steal other drivers and recruit other drivers and try to, you know, hurt the league in general. That's nothing I'll ever be able to respect. So, you know, guys like, you know, Jack Scoville, I have no respect for him anymore. Second time he's done something like that. Gabriel Garcia, no respect for him. Josh Larson, no respect for him. Just because he couldn't even just admit that he was part of that group and had to lie to me all single day to the point that we were like, you know what, let's let him race. And then we're getting screenshots that he's still lying to us. So I will never respect anybody that's a grown man that will lie. But yeah, unfortunate way to end the season, but PGR Cup season will continue on. Season 12 will be coming back over the next couple weeks. We'll be returning to the next gen. which would be awesome to kind of get away from this Gen 6. You know, I thought the Gen 6 car was awesome personally, but the netcode issues that this car brought on with iRacing not keeping it up to date, probably 50 or 60% of the wrecks this season were netcode. The other 50 to 40% were guys just, being really, really bad drivers this season in this Gen 6. So we're looking forward to getting back to next gen stuff that, guys know a little bit more, and then to be able to avoid those, netcode issues. So that'll be awesome to get back to that in Season 12. But Brandon Smith, we appreciate you, all that you've done this season. Another great job, another season in the books, Season 12 in the books. So we thank Blackout Racing Network. We thank Blackout Racing League. We thank you for all the work that you do. We thank you for your friendship and all that you do for this league. We thank Jamie Pugh for being an admin. And that's about it right now. I think those are the only guys that I'd like to thank. And thank, Ben Madden for actually, getting himself a race win. That's really cool. Very proud to see Ben up there on the top step.
All right, man. Well, great job all season long. Congrats on the driver championship. Obviously, it'll be a controversial one, but all in all, it's still a championship, none the least. So great job here. Here in Charlotte, you're definitely up there in the fight. And good job to everybody else. Get you guys out of here for the night, and hope to see you guys again next season.
Yeah, like I said, I think when is NASCAR not controversial? So, think about Matt Kenseth and Joey Logano. So enjoy that, you NASCAR purists. Eat it.
All right.
We'll see you next season.
Thank you for that. I'll get you guys out of here. Hey, congrats, man.
Thank you, Brandon Smith.
Thank you. So there we go, everybody. Yeah, I probably won't be watching a podcast. That's a little bit boring. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here tonight, everybody. Thank you for watching. And can't wait to bring this to you again next season as we get ready to do Season 12.
She rolled in late with a neon stare, coffee in one hand, no fear anywhere. Crew chief yelling, please just save the tire. She said that sounds cute, then lit the rears on fire. Paint all scratched from 3 wide dreams, radio chaos and engine screams. Mirror full of panic, smoke in the air, still fixing her lipstick like she don't care. Green flag waving, everybody knows she's in your